Excuse me, ma'am. How are you doing? I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air. This way we can see the water is right here below me. You don't want to step in this, it's kind of wet. So I'm going to not step in the water. I'm going to go very carefully around it. Take proper precautions with the water. You gotta be very careful. Have a water buddy near you because you do not want to drown.
He's like, I am so tired.
Are we done?
Yes. Please.
Are you finished?
Am I finished with what, sir? I don't understand what you're asking me. Oh, got to use the handrail so I don't fall and break my spine. That's really close right there. Okay. Look at all these people sitting in the sculpture. They have not moved for a long time, and that's why they are so still and wither. Someone should get that man a McDonald's Happy Meal.
That's your endorsement right there.
At Bachelor.
But this right here is a nice narrow pathway back to where we need to go. You would just please kindly put up the white man on the sign, sir. So I may pass through this traffic. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Watch out this car. Right there. Sir, you don't know what is going on, but I do not want you. The noise over here is deafening. You can tell that we're in the middle of a stage 5 tornado. That is sweeping the nation. You can tell from all the sun that naturally follows tornadoes. Look at that spiral over there. I have gotten the photo of the spiral of the tornado, and we are moving quickly but safely back to an area that is unaffected by this hurricane storm.
I thought it was a tornado.
It has been reclassified as a hurricane storm. I'm just getting this now from CNN headquarters. We are in the middle of a hurricane storm.
Tornado.
No. Make sure that when you are walking away from a storm, you say thank you for letting me pass the storm.
Look, it's a dead bird again.
Oh my, look at this news right here. A poor defenseless bird has been shot in the middle of the streets of Atlanta, Georgia. These birds have been falling like cupcakes from the sky and making a very bloody mess on the ground. I don't understand what sort of monster could do this. Oh, excuse me, ma'am. I'm just going to pass through here. Real swift, real nice. Make sure that you obey the FDC, which is the Federal District of Water. The C stands for water. It's unorthodox, but it happens. Look at all this lovely greenery. We are now in the tropical rainforest area of Atlanta, Georgia. Soon you may see a wild spider monkey jumping from tree to tree and then proceeding to get shot down as it would be escaping from the local zoo.
Rip Harambe.
We have 5 seconds to cross the road. I do not think we should do this. I'm very cautious. Oh no, it's about to turn green. There it goes. We were in the crosswalk. Don't tell anyone, but that was highly illegal. We cannot deviate from this tour of the local area. Right here we have the world famous Atlanta, Georgia Park, where children of all ages can go to the park and swing upon the concrete ledges. It's a fun time for the entire family. There's only an entrance, but never an exit. You're stuck once you go in. And there is an apparel market marketing as well. There's a monthly only clearance 6, 2. I never learned how to measure, that's why I'm on the news. Ooh, watch out right here. We gotta look both ways and make sure that this is safe to cross. I think it is. We're gonna go really quickly over through this old crossing. Right up there you can see the world famous Atlanta glass window that you can break to steal a shirt emporium. If you need a shirt and you got a hammer, that's where you go. And let's face it, it's Atlanta, you have a hammer. We are slowly but surely and safely approaching another crosswalk.
If we have to walk, we can walk.
We have 6 seconds to cross this walk. I do not think we are going to make it. I find these decisions to be unwise and unnecessary. Ma'am, I'm going to have to ask that you stay with the group and not cross on the red lights. That is not good for your health and safety. You could have been dangerously hurt, murdered, or probably stuffed with kittens if something had gone wrong. Only park for 15 minutes here for $5. When the 15 minutes are up, you can come back, pay another $5, and so on. Eventually, you're going to be out of money because that is expensive parking. You're much more better just parking in the middle of America Mart, Atlanta. Right here, you can see the drive-through entrance to the mall. You just take your truck and you go through those doors. It's okay, they won't notice. I've done it myself. I'll do it again. Just give me a truck and I will show you. We have to look both ways again. Make sure that we are being safe when crossing to this yield sign. Right here you can see something that looks really elegant, so someone famous has or does live there. Probably the number 7 because that's the name outside of the house. This is where 7 went when he was afraid of 6 who got eaten by 8.
I think 789, not 687.
No, that's a fairy tale myth. There's no way that 7 would eat 9. That was a false trial case. It has since been disproven and thrown out of the courts. I do believe that we are very close to our destination. Do not think we can cross here. We shall take a nice rest. Sir, how are you doing? As you can see, this gentleman is dressing up for Halloween. It's a fire hydrant dressed as the Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz. Do you need some oil, sir? I do believe that he is having sufficient oil inside, which is good. You should stay hydrated on a hot, healthy day like this. The weather is approximately really hot outside. I have the sweats. I feel water in places that are uncomfortable. And that's how you know it is hot. I want to go upstairs and rub a nice cold ice cube all over my body. In which case, I will then dispose of said ice cube as it will be unsanitary to contain that. Right here we have another cosplayer dressed as the Tin Man. As you can see, a very popular grunge Tin Man with stickers all over him. This is probably his laptop.
Now can I ask you, who wore it better?
I do believe that this is not a newsworthy question. We should not be focusing on the outfits that the people wear, but more so the content of what they say. That being said, that fire hydrant was a total 10 out of 10. That other box was a 2.
That's harsh.
A bit cruel.
It's a bit cool, you say. No, it is very warm here. It's not cool at all. Well, look at right here. We have the Heights Regency Atlanta building. He will enter this building and conduct an interview with one of the members who are inside of the building. Be careful of the cars they like to drive. Now I must warn you, these doors move automatically, so I do not recommend using them. Instead, I say use this door. It's much more safe. I do believe our interview subject is not here right now. I'm telling him to come down stairs. Camera. We're going to go upstairs and surprise him really quickly. Make sure you look both ways before entering the hallway of elevators. Gingerly press the button. We have an entranceway. He can hold the door safely. There are guards inside of it. Now we go up really fast. Go and grab onto the ledge, ma'am. This is very fast and unsafe to be a part of right now. She is not complying with the rules and regulations of elevator safety. Do not follow that example. Let me check what time it is right here. It is not a good time.
To what?
It is not a good time.
Okay.
Right here, this is the place we need to be, 1531. We are waiting on this person to enter the room. I do believe I may have a key to sneak inside and see their life through open doors. Excuse me, sir, can I interest you in a Krispy Kreme donut brought to you by the CNN headquarters?
I don't see why not.
Well, you're not getting it. I hope you are ready for some disappointment. I do believe you should throw this inside of your room and grab your photographic camera experiments.
Okay.
Prontamente, senor.
I had to deal with this coming back from CNN, which is a 12-minute walk.
I am reporting news for CNN. You can see it clearly on my hat.
I don't know what kind of accent this is.
It's not an accent. This is how I talk to the news and the people who are watching the news, sir.
Thank you for the goodie bag, and I will grab my camera, and I'm gonna change my shoes because these are not comfortable to walk in, sir.
Okie dokie.
Okay, Eric.
That is a homeless man in his natural environment. Sir, I am conducting an interview. Please close the door. I can't do this anymore.
Holy shit, that's almost 15 minutes of footage.